Hello, and welcome to my slide presentation. In this video, I will be explaining the environmental issue known as eutrophication. Now, to start off, you're probably wondering, just what is eutrophication? Well, basically, it's where you take these elements, such as nitrogen and phosphorus, found in fertilizer, add that with large bodies of water, and that equals trouble for wildlife underwater, such as fish. Now, you're probably also wondering just how exactly it works. Basically, you have these nutrient runoff, as it's called, coming from all sorts of different sources and making their way into larger bodies of water. Now, this can create a phytocline layer, and this layer basically restricts oxygen from deeper levels of water, pretty much suffocating fish. Now, this condition is known as hypoxia, and it's really closely affiliated with eutrophication. Are we to blame? Yes, unfortunately we are. There are three branches to eutrophication, three main branches. There's the industrial side, where we have like factory gases making their way out into the ocean. Then we have the agricultural side, or fertilizers start their way down in streams and eventually in rivers. Then we have the most common cause, the urban side of it, where our septic waste makes its way down into water and eventually in the ocean. What does this mean for the ocean itself? Well, when you have these nutrients, you see, these plankton called phytoplankton will basically eat these nutrients and cause population to grow, and this means all sorts of trouble for underwater life such as fish and like coral reefs and seaweed. So how does it affect us? Well, you see, in a contaminated body of water, like say a river, say a fisherman who fishes for his dinner, catches a contaminated fish that's, sick, but he doesn't know it, takes it home, cooks it, and then gets sick, and is taken to the ER. Luckily for him, he was treated within 6 weeks, and was back to fishing in safer waters. But that's just an example of how it can affect humans. There are many other different ways. What can we do to stop this? Okay, there are many ways that we can do to prevent this. But for one thing, we can start off with water treatment, type of water treatment, where basically you take the water infected with eutrophication, like phosphates, and then you take these coagulants made up of iron or lime. Basically, they chemically combine and make us precipitate. And this precipitate separates from the clean water, and it goes down into a sewage, while the rest of the water goes out into streams as fresh water. This is one of the ways that we can help this environmental issue as greatly affecting our planet.